What's going on? This is Legend of All About the Kick. Subscribe to that channel, put a like on that button. We want to talk about QC. They sold their catalog. You may see, I think they sold the label too. They sold it for $300 million. A lot of these companies is buying all these catalogs so they can license all this music to like movies and commercials and all that. And you're gonna make millions of dollars, millions of dollars. I feel like, you should keep your catalog. QC been around, what, 11 years now? Since 2012. And I just feel like that's too soon to sell your label and sell your catalog. I mean, you can't tell nobody what to do with their money. $300 million is a lot of money. Maybe take it too. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be careful how you do it. You got to see if you can get it back and all that. But yeah, they sold their catalog. Salute to them, QC. Salute to, all them dudes, man, over there. I don't know if the Migos gonna get some money out that money. I don't know how that situation goes. Like, because I know they don't own their masters, not yet. So I don't really know how that goes. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Next topic. Now let's talk about Nicki Minaj. They made her like the decade queen of the decade. Billboard made her that. She come in the top 10 of rappers of all time. They made Jay-Z #1 on the list, and I feel like everybody make a list who's their best rappers. It's crazy because I feel like Tupac or Biggie or Nas should be #1, or Rakim should be #1 on the list. You can add LL Cool J if you want to, or Redman or Method Man. On my list will be Tupac, then Biggie, then Jay-Z, then Nas, then Snoop, and then everybody. The list goes on and on and on. I didn't see Ludacris on the list. I didn't see Ludacris on the top 10. I was real shocked. Like, Ludacris should be up there. Him and Redman don't get their respect like they should. Them one of the two dopest rappers in the mid-90s and 2000s, and they don't get no respect to me. And it's crazy because a lot of people took their style. Eminem's on that list. He's, I ain't see DNS on the list. So people lists to me is just like, it's hard to make a top 10 list because there's so many dope rappers that was in the 90s and 2000s and the mid-80s. So if you're going to do, you got to do a top 30. And that's the way I see how it's going to be. 50 Cent ain't up there. Lloyd Banks, I would say Lloyd Banks be up there too, but he only put out 2 good quality albums, so you can't really say that. But a lot of good rappers that didn't sell albums that was dope lyricists. Common, he didn't ever sell a lot of albums. He went gold a couple times, but he never went platinum. You got a lot of good rappers. Ice Cube, it's so many. So it's kind of hard to make your top 10 list. It could change, every 6 months, every a year. That's a debate. But the top 5 is always going to be Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Snoop, Eminem. Always going to be the top 5, top 6 on that topic. Billboard, that's the list they had. And that's what it is. Do I agree with it? Not really. I feel like they left a few people out. I'm glad Tupac's up there. I'm glad Biggie's up there. I'm glad they put Eminem up there because I feel like Eminem don't get his respect because he's a white guy. Yeah, I respect that. List ain't my list, but what I'm saying, everybody got different lists. You feel me? But they made Nicki Minaj the female of the decade. Salute to her. She put in a lot of quality work. I watched Nicki when she first came out in 2007, and she took over the game in 2010. So you got to give her respect. 5 #1 albums. Sold over 100 million albums, singles and albums all together. So you got to put it on that list. She sold more albums than mostly all the females. If Lauryn Hill would have came up with one album, she would have been in that league. But she only came up with one classic album. Yeah, you sold 10 million on your first album, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? You can't count the Fool's G album. It's a group album. But yeah, that's it. Next topic. Ciara and her husband Russell is being investigated. In 2021, they had a foundation raised over $2.5 million, and they only used $87,000 of that. So the feds is trying to find out, or whoever trying to find out where the heck all that money went. Russell Westbrook don't need no money. He just signed a $200 million contract. So Ciara, where's the money at, man? You know what I'm saying? You can't do a foundation and don't pass the money to people who you're supposed to get the money to. So y'all gonna have to get that up. Y'all gonna have to do something with that situation. I don't understand these people. They do a foundation for poor people and supposed to donate money to this person, donate money to this funds, and they don't do it. Ciara, you not broke. Russell's not broke. So why y'all didn't donate the money to who you supposed to donate the money? You can't raise money and don't do what you're supposed to do with it. Only give up $78,000. That's crazy. But yeah, they're being investigated. You know, Ciara's sneaky anyway, man. I just don't, that girl, I used to like Ciara, but she's just too sneaky for me. And Russell, he's just a clown to me. He's a crybaby. Everything gotta go his way. He's selfish. He ain't gonna never win another Super Bowl again the way he's playing. He had a couple years in Seattle that he could have won another one, but he messed that up, and everybody left the team, or they got traded. Russell is, to me, is not one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He never will be. He is good, but he's not like the greatest. You know what I'm saying? That's just simple as that. But yeah, they're being investigated, man, for stealing money, not doing what they're supposed to do with the funds. A lot of these people do that, man. I don't know why, but they do. But we need to get it together. You can't be raising money. I don't think people ain't gonna do an investigation. Don't mean they're gonna get in trouble, but they is doing an investigation. But anyway, subscribe to the channel, put a like on that button, share this to your friends and family. We out.